Wow, my 42 female husband and 42 male has informed me he
Hey, do you want
intends
to read this
to
and just
go
record
on
a
a
video?
gaycation. I've already fucking clicking the fucking button, bro. with
you
this
already,
with
you're
this
actually.
boy in love, 35 male in Ibiza. How do I handle this? I have not oop oop something something thorough originally posted. Oh my
I'm gonna
goodness.
throw up.
And there
Are
it
you
is though.
actually recording this?
Trigger warning, infidelity, internalized homophobia, accusations of homophobia, original post. Hi there, I really wish I didn't have to make this post, but here it goes. So me and my husband have been happily married for 16 years, give or take. We both have stable careers, good family life, and are fairly fortunate despite the cost of living racking in the UK right now. We have two boys, 15 and 10, and up until this Sunday, I thought we had it pretty good. I thought they were about to say, like, we were in church or some shit, because, Sunday, and family, all that stuff. Anyways, we argue sometimes, and of course we never gotten too bad, and we have a pretty decent sex life, with some exploration, but I won't get into that. That's not for this post. Anyways, long and short is, on Sunday, just after I dropped our boys off at my friend's, my husband asked me if we had a house alone, and more importantly, do I have a minute? I said, yes. He sat me down and got this printed poster of some sort of orgy and started explaining to me the concept of a gaycation. How it's where, oh my goodness, I scrolled too far. How it's where straight men go to somewhere with sun, sand, and booze and become gay for the duration of the trip. But that's fine because it doesn't actually count. Because what happens on the
Wait,
gaycation stays
Zelfie,
on the gay. Yeah,
hang on, hang on.
yeah.
What's on your screen right now?
The Reddit post.
Okay, hang on. This is all wrong. Hang on, wait a moment.
What
Guys, your Reddit's gonna be back in just a sec. Hang on a sec.
I'm gonna finish the paragraph at least.
Okay, yeah, finish the paragraph.
I was
while
just
I get...
completely
Trust
silent
me,
and
trust me.
mortified. Even more so when he said he was looking to book a trip to Ibiza next year with his BIL, his sister's husband, to experience it for himself. Alright, we're good.
Okay. This is exciting.
Yeah,
Just hang on 1 second.
I'm glad that like the story starts off really great. It's a really good introduction and a really good hook. Like we're not even like we just finished in chapter 1 and we just got introduced to Gaycation already.
Okay, just tab over.
I'm terrified.
You need Subway Surfers.
Hold on. I can oh my goodness. How do I make this pop out? I know there's an option to do that.
It doesn't have to be good.
Oh,
It just
pop
needs
out.
to be in the corner of the screen.
Yeah.
It needs to be somewhere.
Yeah, I got you. We can put it.
You can adjust the audio on my stream however you want. Sorry, I'm eating a candy bar.
No, it's perfectly fine. I have fucking crazy tank going on at the top right here.
Perfect. It's just important. I just wanted to
Yeah,
make
of course, because otherwise they lose track. Much like how I lost track of where we were. But I want to say, oh, I'm right here. When he finally let me speak, I just said, I need him to be clear with me. Is he gay? Because if yes, that's okay. But we need to figure out what's happens going forward.
We love a gay king.
We sure do love a gay king. Anyways,
Sorry.
I didn't let myself get angry or upset. I was just stunned. He swore up and down how he's not gay and he's 100% attracted to women. And of course, still loves me and our boys. So I said, what do you think, you're bi, baby? And he got very defensive, saying how I need to drop the accusations that this is the beauty of the gaycation. Allows straight men to experience gayness without actually being gay, and how it's like going to an aquarium. It's like an insane aquarium.
It wasn't on purpose. Somehow, even though I read ahead and knew about this wasn't on purpose. I'm just stupid.
I see. So like, it's
this just like going to this aquarium.
So if we're bringing this to a reading club and we're discussing chapter 1, and this is chapter 1, how do you feel? I feel like chapter 1 left off on a really good like
cliffhanger.
Yeah, cliffhanger. Because like, is he actually gay or not? He wants to go on a gaycation, but
what's a gaycation?
Yeah, right. Sand, booze.
It's not very clear.
Yeah.
Do you want to go on a vacation? Like that, all the questions just haven't been answered yet.
Yeah, so like as we continue reading, make sure you guys at home are taking notes.
Oh, we're good. Can I swear on your channel?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It was a little late, but
yeah. Yeah. So make sure you guys
Great.
use the comment section down below to take your notes and update your notes as the video progresses.
I don't think that's
I think that's an
Good
amazing idea. Anyways, and again,
good.
he was. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. Oh no, we're right there. And again, he was
Yeah.
adamant he doesn't find men's bodies or genitalia exciting at all, but he needs to experience this. Apparently, I said, "Well, I'm not really comfortable because even if he was bi, this would be explicitly cheating on me." And he got angry, reiterated that he's not because that's the beauty of the gaycation, etc. I just had enough. I just left the room. I ignored him for the rest of the day, but we spoke at tea where I once again asked him, why does he want to do this so bad if he's not gay? He said that he's interested in how gay men's lives differ to straight men's, and that's unfortunately where the gaycation begins. It's simply impossible for a man to resist, and he must surrender himself in mind, body, and soul to the gaycation, or be destroyed. Wow, holy shit, I was not expecting that on chapter 2 of all places. Crazy. It really can't be put into words how surreal it was because he was speaking so matter of factly, and he again insists that this is something that straight men do all the time, and how he's actually doing it a bit late. I just said to him, if he has any love for me, then he can't go ahead with this, and if he does, the marriage will be dead. We didn't speak anymore after that.
It'll be dead just like this robot.
Yeah, just like
And
the fucking
Subway
robot.
Surfer.
That crowd was beating the shit out of that robot.
That's what he does.
Since then, he's mentioned no more of it, but somehow, this is what scares me a lot too. That decision genuinely seems to be tearing him up. He didn't go into work on Monday and only went in half the day yesterday because he told them he just felt too ill, and he just looks distraught every time I see him. I really don't think he's wholly gay, though I can absolutely believe he's a bit bi. But I'd rather we talked it out in a healthy way than this incredibly weird denialism going on sex holiday to Ibiza. Okay, well, I'm going to Google Maps.
Yeah, let's find out where Ibiza is.
Yeah, this is
gonna be
this
really
is the
important.
homework assignment for chapter 2 is find out where Ibiza is. Make sure
It's
you
in Spain,
update
I
the
think.
comment section for
I
chapter
think
2.
it's Spain.
Yeah,
You're gonna
it's
surrender to the gaycation.
it's above Algeria, where
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it an island?
yeah.
Got it. Oh, good.
Yeah,
to know.
it's above Algeria and to the right of Spain. It's probably considered more Spain than it is Algeria, though.
Oh, it's a
I
little
kinda-
island.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to know if it's how good of a
Yeah.
gaycation spot is it? So
Yeah.
when I decide,
Yeah, so
When
as long as
we
you guys
maybe-
put an answer down for your chapter 2 question, you'll get full credit. You didn't have to know the answer, but as long as you took an educated guess or looked it up, then I'm perfectly fine with that. Anyways, has anyone known straight guys that do this and come back and just go back to being straight? Like, surely that can't be a thing that happens. I'm so out of my depth here, and I just don't know how to even initiate the conversation for the record. I also haven't mentioned it to his sister yet. I know how I don't even know how I'd break it to her. Thanks for any help. I just don't even want to think of being able to get this out there, and this has helped me out so much, just a little bit. Wow, Soon, what are your thoughts so far on the
Hey,
reading?
what are your thoughts?
It's wonderful. I you should surrender to the gaycation, or die.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, you have to surrender to the gaycation or be destroyed was my
Yeah,
favorite.
or be
Destroyed my
destroyed.
bed.
I think it kind of goes hard.
Wow. Anyways, we're on to our first edit here. Wow, this blew up. This has been incredibly sobering, and I think I've now confirmed what I already knew to be the case. The marriage is dead. One way or another, in a way, I was in denial myself about that. I had contacted my SIL, and she initially screamed at me, called me a liar, and even insinuated I was trying to steal her
Chat,
husband.
SIL means sister-in-law. We're just using slang.
Yeah. I figured that when we got the BIL, which I thought stood like a boyfriend in
Chad,
love,
that
Sounds like some porter.
but it's brother-in-law.
Chat, that means brother-in-law. We're just using some slang.
Yeah. Get hip with
In
it.
case you
Oh,
just
right.
started watching.
So on the side of your paper in the notes, you could write down the vocabulary there. So go
Yeah, you
ahead
can
and
just
write
keep
down
track.
BIL, which stands for brother-in-law, and you can also write down SIL, which stands for sister-in-law.
There's space in the comment section for you to. There's a little bit of room
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
need
yeah.
to.
Yeah, make
If
sure
you
you
need
post
to,
your
if you
notes in
need
the
to,
comment
you could
section.
go back and edit that first comment. Anyways, she
Yeah,
raped
you
me
can go
back
back.
shortly after,
Actually,
apologized, and
don't.
admitted she was
Hang
in
on.
deep, deep shock.
Hang on. Don't edit your comments. It's a waste of your time. Just go ahead and leave a new comment.
Yeah,
Make sure
you know what they
leave
teach
a new
artists.
comment for every question.
You know what they teach artists? Like, you're not supposed to erase your work. Yeah, just go
Yeah.
ahead and leave a new comment every
Just
time you
leave
have
a
to
new
add something.
comment. The more answers you give, the more points you get. Actually, so just go ahead and leave as many comments as you want. All right, go ahead.
I have asked my parents to look after the
Let's tell
boys,
you
and we're
first.
going to meet tomorrow to discuss this deeper. I have also texted my husband
Yeah,
and
we're gonna
told him
beat on the gaycation.
Yeah.
and told him we
Sorry.
will need to make an alternative accommodation arrangements, but he will not be sleeping here tonight, and a bag will be waiting
He's
for
gonna be in
him.
Ibiza.
Yeah, that's why he's not sleeping there.
Not sure if the mods want to lock this post or not, but I think I've got my answers. Thank you all for the kind
In case
words.
you noticed, this isn't originally where it was posted.
Yeah, we talked about that in the history section up above. I kind of skipped over that because, like, you know, when people, like, write a book and they have, like, acknowledgments, but they'll go on for, like, 5 pages, like, who the fuck are these people? I don't care that your wife is Sharon cheering you on the entire time.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just here to learn more about gaycation.
Yeah.
I see a lot about asking about the aquarium. You mean the insane aquarium that's going on the top right of my screen? There's a pretty famous aquarium in the UK called the Deep
By
at
the
the
way,
very
dude,
end.
They're British.
You walk
intentional.
through a tunnel that goes underneath the main fish tank. That's quite immersive, I suppose. My husband explained the aquarium thing, and that it's a bit like that. You go there and you observe the fishes. You may even get up close, but you never actually enter the water, get emotionally invested, or become a fish.
Gay.
Gay.
Don't worry, you won't become a
So it
fish
doesn't
on
really
the
count.
gaycation.
So it doesn't really count. It was a bizarre analogy, and I pointed out that it still makes no sense. He just got in more of a huff, and I just don't get it. And frankly, I don't. Relevant comments. Alright, can we do some popcorn reading for this? Soon, you're up.
What?
Popcorn
Okay.
reading.
Your husband isn't proposing a gaycation. He's proposing cheating on you with men while using magical thinking to pretend it doesn't count. In fact, he's playing this with his sister's husband makes it even more disturbing. His bizarre explanation about surrendering mind, body, and soul isn't straight man curiosity. Someone desperately trying to justify exploring his sexuality, keeping his heterosexual marriage. His depression about not being able to go isn't about missing a vacation. Being forced to confront his sexuality without his convenient. What happens in Ibiza stays in Ibiza. What happens on the gaycation stays in
That's a powerful quote. That'll be on the test. Make sure you remember that quote.
Oh, we're good.
Oh, man.
I hope you should consider about the divorce. Commenter 2. I'll go ahead and read this one. So this is just a
Oh, I
thought.
can be commenter too.
Oh, you do
Almost
commenter 2.
locked in, but here, let me be commenter too.
You can do
Oh, I
commenter
gotta-
2 and commenter 3.
Oh boy, so this is just a thought, but hang on, I gotta do a voice. Everyone always does a voice. Like, they're usually like British or something. So this is just a thought, but I'm wondering if he was really planning on doing the gaycation, or if it was just a cover to try and get you to agree to it. What if the real plan was to get women while he's down there? Oh shit! What if it? Hang on.
Yeah,
Wait.
oh.
Pause. Are we need to consider the fact that the gaycation needs to be
Can women go on a gaycation?
sanctified.
Yeah, I really love how
Oh
this.
yeah, can women go on a gaycation?
I really love
Oh,
how
it's bad.
this.
Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad.
Dude, that guy is eating all your. He ate all your fish, bro. You're so fucked. Anyways, you gotta still respond to commenter 3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know you just lost all your fish, which really sucks. But like,
Yeah.
we got a gaycation to talk about.
Oop says that I hadn't really thought of that, TBH, and now the thought terrifies me. From the way he was talking about men and the fact that he had a poster for a gay orgy, I mean, it's one hell of a bluff. Surely?
Haha.
That is, I mean, he got the gay porn out, right? Like,
Right? He got the gay porn out. I mean, that
Look,
sounds
look,
pretty
look how
believable.
gay this is. It's okay. It's the gaycation.
Look at how much of a sausage fest this is gonna be. Come on.
Yeah, look. Let me go. Come on.
All right, Confrontation 3 planned.
oh fuck, dude. Okay, I'm like really locked in.
He's so locked in.
It's really bad. Oh wait, this goes hard. I read the first. Tell him you are gonna. Hang on. Tell him you are gonna have a stratification while he's gone, and you are gonna surrender mind, body, and soul to other men. Honest to God, to Jabus, if my husband proposes to me, I use his time away to pack up, move out, and have divorce papers waiting for him. Oh, that was a woman. My bad.
Yeah.
Hey, it could have been a dude.
Well, it could have been gay. It could have been gay.
Yeah, it could have been gay.
We're talking about this. We were just talking about this.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I really like Confrontation 2's insightful reading, looking deeper at the text and using their critical thinking skills to think about other possibilities for the text.
I don't think he'd lie about the gaycation.
I don't think he would either, but I think it's the thought, right?
No, I don't know, man. Straight Ben, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, so when I last
I hadn't been
posted,
thinking about that either.
I
was taking it
contacted
at
my
face
husband
value.
to tell him that he wouldn't be staying at home tonight, and a bag could be waiting for him. As you can
Don't even
imagine,
come!
we argued quite badly, and I won't go into specific details. But no, I'm 100% on board with the fact that he's bi. He might even be gay altogether. We've had
He
arguments in the past, but I've genuinely never seen him have such a childish tantrum before. Scream at how I just don't understand the gaycation.
Don't
Absolutely
understand the
despise the
gaycation,
phrase now.
babe.
And insinuated I'm actually homophobic because I refuse to allow him to participate in this cultural exchange with the gay community.
The gay community.
Cultural exchange.
Yeah.
A lot of you said to ask him if it'd be acceptable if the roles were reversed, and I did say, would it be acceptable if I went and slept with other guys during that week? Like fucking clockwork, he was angry and offended, saying it's completely different because a gaycation means nothing, and what happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation, etc. So it doesn't actually count. Whereas I'd just be straight up cheating. Well, I turned it around on him. No, but what you see, what happens in Manchester stays in Manchester. Doesn't it mean
Awesome.
anything? It doesn't count. It's like bird watching. And I think I got through to him.
It's like
He went all
bird watching.
quiet and then started crying. And then the thought of me sleeping with another man has destroyed his heart. But relationships need sacrifices. So agreed, well in tears, that when he goes on the gaycation, I get 1 week in Manchester to do whatever I want. He doesn't want me to, but that's fair in a twisted way, he supposed. I told him to
That's
get the
only
fuck
fair.
out of my house. Thankfully, he left without a fight. I know, it's incredibly petty, but I also drained the joint bank account.
No, that's
legal in
actually
the UK,
fucked
by
up.
the way. So he couldn't try to use it against me about an hour later. I got rang up by his mom, my mother-in-law. MIL for short. Remember, put that into your
Oh,
vocabulary
remember,
tab.
chat, that's,
And make sure you don't add an F to that one.
It's
Yeah.
an abbreviation.
No, you can add a milk. That's fine. I'll be the bonus question on the test. If you can tell
Chat,
me
if
what milk
you're-
means.
Chat, if you're wondering, try typing in and type that in the comments. Just get in the comments. Type that.
Just do that. Who just screamed and screamed about me being a cheating whore and how I was horrible about the kids, etc. When I finally got my composure back, I just said, ask your son about the gaycation. Obviously, at first she got angry, but I said, no, just ask him about the gaycation. He'll explain. But she just called me a fucking joke and hung up. Later on, into the evening, I got another phone call from her influx of tears. She was very apologetic. I told her she doesn't need to be the one to apologize. She was so upset. She put FIL. Oh, father-in-law. Okay, hold on. I'm writing that
Phil.
one
No,
down.
it's Phil.
Yeah.
It's Phil.
On the phone, who, while he sounded calm, I just sort of tell he was on a warpath. Again,
the only one to
very
everything.
apologetic, and said he overheard that phrase. Asked my husband, and husband initially said no, it's nothing. Before explaining how it's a modern thing that men do,
Men do, you know.
etc. And
Every
gave them
guy
the
goes
same
on a
spiel
gaycation.
about what happens on gaycation. Men cannot resist the gaycation. how a man must surrender to the gaycation. You know this. You know, this kind of reminds me of. It kind of reminds me of like those the alpha male boot camps where you just go and have another man yell at you for like 2 hours.
That's the gaycation.
Is that real?
I wonder if I can pull that video up. I'm not gonna edit that. Yeah, I'm not fucking going through that. Father-in-law just said they told him to leave or else they'd call the police. Don't care where he goes, but he wasn't staying there. Husband tried to call me while I was on the phone, but I just ignored it. And father-in-law just said he was so sorry for me, and they have my quarter of this, so that's one thing. Told them to be there for their dollar because it sounds like brother-in-law is involved. Husband didn't tell them that. And father-in-law just said he had to go because he was so angry. Wow. Alright, chapter 4. This is getting really intense. There's a lot more. We're only halfway through the page at the very least.
Whoa, what?
I mean, on my scroll wheel, we're only like halfway through. Yeah, I know. The Gaycation lore goes deep. We're not reading your fucking picture books anymore. We're out here on chapter books, darling.
I don't know that I have enough in me to keep playing.
You can finish
You
the
don't
level.
have to play it.
No, we
you
need content.
Subway Surfer. I need the fish to get off the bottom of the fucking tank.
Anyways, got a text from my husband after the phone call, which is all
You gotta
weirdly
get out of the
rambling,
tunnel, dude.
saying
You're
about
not-
how I'd abused the Gaycation to destroy his marriage and his life, and again insinuating that I and his parents was homophobic for doing such a thing. Told me block when he grows up and blocked his number. I took a day off work for myself and had the lock change this morning, so that's €500 gone because once again, British or some shit like that.
British.
But
It was at the
whatever.
beginning. They did say they were UK.
I abused the gaycation to destroy his marriage.
And
Yeah.
destroy his life.
At least I know he won't be coming back. I'm going to look into how to proceed with this divorce and then move from there. Oh, and of course, there's also brother-in-law. So I haven't yet met with sister-in-law. She was in such a state that it has taken this far, far worse than I have for reasons that'll soon be clear. But we're going to maybe try it tomorrow. But we did talk over the phone, and I eavesdropped on the conversation with her husband, where she put the phone on speaker, and I went on mute. Her husband got home earlier. She made him come home, told him there's an emergency, and just said to him, "Can you please explain what a gaycation is?" She told me
Awesome.
afterwards she was praying he'd look confused or just be like that, or anything like that. So when we talk about story progression, I believe we're in the rising climax. I believe we're getting to the climax here. And so all this is
Are you
gonna-
haven't climaxed yet?
No, I don't
You
think it's
guys-
climaxed yet.
No, they haven't because she's not letting him go on the fucking gaycation.
Yeah, if they
Oh,
were at the,
damn.
if they're at the Gaycation, they would have climaxed like already a million times in Ibiza, right? Ibiza is like
Yeah,
such
yeah.
a fitting point for a climax to take place. Oh shit, an egg? You got Wadsworth the whale? Oh
I got
fuck
rods
yeah.
with the whale.
Fuck yeah. Anyways,
Oh, bonus round. Go ahead, keep going. This
Uh,
is peak Subway Surfer.
but instead he just sat her down and explained that gaycation is a new thing, where straight men go do gay hotspots and participate in gay sex acts. But it doesn't count because there's no investment, and because what happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation. He said it's like writing down angry thoughts and putting them in a drawer. You never have to see them again.
Them again.
But it's
Yeah, you're just gay once, and you're
sat
never
her
gay
down
again.
And explained that gaycation is a new thing. Oh, I just read that. The whole time, sister-in-law is in tears as he just calmly pats off the same points my husband did about how it doesn't count, and even
You
if
must-
it. And I'm losing my mind.
God.
And even did the whole "it's impossible to resist, you must surrender or be destroyed" shit. I seriously think that they must be speaking to a dominatrix or something. Are they even male doms? Because surely neither of them are into
they're
this
not actually.
to actually make that up on their own. I really
Males
don't want
cannot
to
be
go
dominant.
into what was discussed for her sake, but it did become very apparent to me that the brother-in-law is into sissy hypno porn. And holy shit. At times complaining that with the concept of gaycation, holy shit.
That's where I lost it when I first read this.
What?
No.
Are we
Oh
getting?
my
Are we going to be talking about trans issues in
Never
this too?
What? All right, I can't read ahead, dude. This is bad.
There,
Holy
there was
shit.
some utterly surreal moments where
This
sister-in-law is
isn't
just
supposed.
trying
Like,
to
I'm not
wrap
supposed to
her
be invested in this. This is supposed to be a joke.
her head around this while also floods of tears, and he explains so genuinely, so matter of factly, that for most men the gaycation is either a one-time or annual thing, but some men go on the gaycation for years and others simply never return
Never return.
because they use hypnosis and mind control to be
Gay.
totally feminized into a state
Forever.
of permanent pseudo-gayness.
No gayness.
Write that one down in your vocabulary tab. Pseudo-gayness. She said
You gotta be
disbelief.
fucking careful about that shit, man.
Surely, if you're taking it out the arse willingly, you have to. That makes you gay. And he said no, because that's the beauty of the gaycation.
beauty of
you
the
do all this gay
gaycation.
stuff, but you don't interact with the wider gay life experience. She asked him if the sissy stuff is what he wanted. He said, not on a long-term basis. It was adamant this is something all straight men do, but she wouldn't get it
Not on
because she's a
long-term
woman.
basis.
Yeah,
Just like a little bit.
just a little bit.
Just for now.
Yeah.
It's like when people... No, I'm not going to say that, actually.
Go on.
No. We're not going to be talking about bondage yet, unless if it gets brought up.
Powerful.
There was more insinuations of homophobia. Well, that marriage is dead too, I suppose. The whole ordeal ended when she said to him that he has a
suppose.
choice to make. And he said, no, he doesn't need to make this choice. Because the beauty of the gaycation is that it allows him to keep his marriage, because this doesn't count. She said that's not the choice. The choice is whether he's leaving the house at night or she is. All the good thing he did was leave. Me and sister-in-law spoke about it after that, and I'm just still utterly stunned. I understand. She's gone to her parents for support. What exactly did we have to do to destroy our lives in such an abrupt and bizarre, embarrassing way? Per some advice, I'm going to look at devices and bank statements to see if I can find any definitive proof of cheating. After that, I suppose I'll figure out how to tell the boys that why their father won't be coming home.
Fell into the sissy hypno.
This is
Sorry.
okay. So
Hypnotized.
this is where the hero of the story loses, right? They have to lose a battle, so they have something to learn at the end of it. And this is the husband.
I think
that
the
was
post
our-
is almost over.
Yeah, I mean they're about to reach the climax. You know, when all hope is lost, they've reached the climax, and they finally get what they want, right? Surely they go live out their gaycation dreams. And it spoke to other sister-in-law. My husband's family is the older sister. Him, the younger sister. Oh my goodness, I'm not. And gave her
Whatever.
a skimmed-down version of it. She asked her husband. Thankfully, he was deeply confused about it. But then mentioned about 2 years ago, at a birthday party, he was approached by my husband at BAL about signing up to some online boot camp around BDSM cross-dressing. He assumed they were taking the piss out of him, so told him to fuck off and never really thought about it again. The fact that it's been going on for that long makes me want to throw up. P.S. For the poster who said about the divorce options, I'm actually going to look into adultery because, plain and simple, that's what this is. Alright. Popcorn reading time. Soon, you want to read comments or what?
Sure. Your husband and brother-in-law are deep in a shared delusion that destroyed two families. The identical talking points about surrender and destruction prove this was coordinated. They're not just planning to cheat. They're already involved in some online community that's warped their thinking. I think they both instantly launched into the same script about gaycation. Showed this isn't spontaneous. You made the right call, draining the account, changing the locks. Their attempts to flip this into accusations of homophobia show how desperately they're trying to avoid responsibility. The identical language, the bizarre aquarium and bird-watching analogies, the talk of surrender or be destroyed. They're in some online echo chamber. It's completely divorced from reality. Your husband agreed to let you have a Manchester week while crying. Revealed the whole lie. You know exactly what this is. Cheating. He just wants permission to do it while denying you the same. Talk about hypnosis and permanent feminization reveals just how far this goes. Get a lawyer, protect your assets, and document everything so it get worse before it gets better. Focus on protecting yourself and your children, because they're too far gone in their shared fantasy to see the destruction they're
Protect
causing.
yourself and your children from the gaycation.
What a pathetic hill for two men to die on. They destroyed their marriages, traumatized their families, and alienated their parents. All while insisting none of it counts because they made up special rules about it. Want to cheat without consequence. They found an online community that validates this fantasy.
What's so sad is that this is all real.
Holy
None of this
shit.
is made up. It's all real. And you guys today, right now, can sign up for my online boot camp.
For my online boot camp. Surrender or be destroyed.
Surrender or be destroyed. All right, class. Here's your take home assignment. You can also finish this one in the comments
Your
section.
take-home assignment is surrender or be destroyed.